A regular meeting of the City Council held in Council Chamber on Thursday, May 23rd, 2019 at 7 o'clock p.m. for the purpose of transacting any and all businesses. Notice of this meeting was posted on May 21st, 2019 at 8:12 a.m. This meeting is being taped and is live on SATV. All councilors present. Councilor Dibble presided. Councilor Sargent moved to dispense of the reading of the record of the previous meeting. All those in favor? Opposed? Ayes have it. Would everybody please silence your cell phones and rise for the reciting of the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Councilor Fury.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Public testimony, none. Hearings, none.
Flying nuts.
Appointments and reappointments.
We have held from the last meeting the mayor's appointment of Mark Paris to serve as a member of the Design Review Board with a term to expire March 1st, 2020.
Councilor McCarthy.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move for confirmation by roll call vote.
Under discussion?
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. Paris is with us tonight in the chambers. I've had the pleasure of meeting Mr. Paris previously, and I just want to say I knew he was an architect, but when I read his resume, I had no idea how very qualified he was. His resume is impeccable, it's impressive, and I just can't wait for him to get to work on the DRB and be able to use some of his expertise and help us with some of the projects that are in front of the DRB. So I wholeheartedly recommend his appointment to this board.
Excellent. Thank you. Any further discussion? Councilor Torrio.
Thank you, Mr. President. I've known Mr. Paris for several years, and I'm familiar with some of his work as an architect, and he's done some amazing things, and he's been on a lot of projects that are preservation oriented too, which I really appreciate. And also his commitment to the city is second to none. So I really am glad that he chose to offer his talents to the city. I'm thrilled by it, and I happily will vote to confirm him.
Councilor Gerard.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just also want to echo my colleagues' comments that we're really lucky that Mark has chosen to join us, but I also want to thank Chris Dania for his years on the board and his years of expertise, and hopefully we can send him a city seal and just say thanks.
Thank you. Any further discussion? There being none, on Councilor McCarthy's motion for confirmation by roll call vote, Madam City Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Councilor Torrio?
Yes.
Councilor Sargent?
Yes.
Councilor Peterson?
Yes.
Councilor Milo?
Yes.
Councilor McCarthy?
Yes.
Councilor Madore?
Yes.
Councilor Gerard?
Yes.
Councilor Fury?
Yes.
Councilor Flynn?
Yes.
Councilor Dominguez?
Yes.
And Councilor Dibble.
Yes. 11 councilors present, 11 voting in the affirmative. The matter carries. Councilor McCarthy.
Thank you, Mr. President. I ask for suspension of the rules to allow Mr. Paris to address the council if he so chooses.
Seeing no objection.
Well, thank you all for your very flattering comments. Architecture is something that's always meant a great deal to me. It's something that I believe that by shaping our built environment, we can genuinely help improve people's lives, and I hope to bring that mentality to this position. So thank you all for this appointment. Thank you, Mayor Driscoll. Good evening.
Further appointments and reappointments.
We have the mayor's appointment of Darlene Malice of 155 Federal Street to serve on the Tree Commission with a term to expire on May 23rd, 2022.
Councilor Madore.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move for this to be held under the rules.
Held under the rules. Further appointments and reappointments.
We have the mayor's appointment of Naomi Cottrell to serve on the Tree Commission with a term to expire on May 23rd, 2022.
Councilor Madore.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move for this to be held under the rules.
Held under the rules. Further appointments and reappointments.
We have the mayor's reappointment of Chantel Alex to the Youth Commission with a term to expire on May 26, 2020.
Councilor Dominguez.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move for confirmation by roll call vote.
Under discussion?
Yes, quickly, we actually reappointing Miss Alice. I haven't the pleasure to know her since she was a little girl, and we are very fortunate that she can continue to serve in the youth commission. I ask for her reappointment.
Thank you. Any further discussion? There being none. On Council Dominguez's motion for approval by confirmation by roll call vote, Madam City Clerk, please call the roll.
Counselor Torrio?
Yes.
Counselor Sargent?
Yes.
Counselor Peterson?
Yes.
Counselor Milo?
Yes.
Counselor McCarthy?
Yes.
Counselor Madore?
Yes.
Counselor Gerard?
Yes.
Counselor Fury?
Yes.
Counselor Flynn?
Yes.
Counselor Dominguez?
Yes.
And Counselor Dibble?
Yes. 11 councilors present, 11 voting in the affirmative, the matter carries. Further appointments and reappointments.
We have the mayor's reappointment of Linda Koffel to the Council on Aging with a term to expire on May 23rd, 2022.
Council Flynn,
Thank you, Mr. President. I move for confirmation by roll call vote.
under discussion?
Yes, I know Ms. Koffel for a long time, and she's really dedicated herself to the city for a long time with the schools and other things, and we're really lucky to have her, and I'd really appreciate it if we could move forward with this.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Any further discussion? There being none. On Council Flynn's recommendation for confirmation by roll call vote, Madam City Clerk, please call the roll.
Counselor Torrio?
Yes.
Counselor Sargent?
Yes.
Counselor Peterson?
Yes.
Counselor Milo?
Yes.
Counselor McCarthy?
Yes.
Counselor Madore?
Yes.
Counselor Gerard?
Yes.
Counselor Fury?
Yes.
Counselor Flynn?
Yes.
Counselor Dominguez?
Yes.
And Counselor Dibble?
Yes. On Council Flynn's motion, 11 councilors present, 11 voting in the affirmative, the matter carries. Further appointments and reappointments.
We have the mayor's reappointment of David Moisen to the Disabilities Commission with a term to expire on June 1st, 2022.
Council Madore,
Thank you, Mr. President. I move for confirmation by roll call vote.
under discussion?
Yes, thank you. I've heard great things about Mr. Moisen and thanking for wanting to continue to serve and the work that he's done so far. Thank you.
Any further discussion? There being none. On Council Madore's motion for confirmation, Madam City Clerk, confirmation by roll call vote. Madam City Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Counselor Torrio?
Yes.
Counselor Sargent?
Yes.
Counselor Peterson?
Yes.
Counselor Milo?
Yes.
Counselor McCarthy?
Yes.
Counselor Madore?
Yes.
Counselor Gerard?
Yes.
Counselor Fury?
Yes.
Counselor Flynn?
Yes.
Counselor Dominguez?
Yes.
And Counselor Dibble?
Yes. On Council Madore's motion for confirmation, 11 councilors present, 11 voting in the affirmative, the matter carries. Further appointments and reappointments.
We have the mayor's reappointment of J. Michael Sullivan to the Design Review Board with a term to expire on June 11th, 2022.
Council Gerard,
Thank you, Mr. President. Move for confirmation by roll call vote.
under discussion?
Thank you. Just briefly want to say thank you so much to Michael for continuing to serve on the Design Review Board. We're really fortunate to have his expertise.
Agreed. Any further discussion? There being none. On Council Gerard's motion for confirmation by roll call vote, Madam City Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Counselor Torrio?
Yes.
Counselor Sargent?
Yes.
Counselor Peterson?
Yes.
Counselor Milo?
Yes.
Counselor McCarthy?
Yes.
Counselor Madore?
Yes.
Counselor Gerard?
Yes.
Counselor Fury?
Yes.
Counselor Flynn?
Yes.
Counselor Dominguez?
Yes.
And Counselor Dibble?
Yes. On Councilor Gerard's motion for confirmation, 11 councilors present, 11 voting in the affirmative, the matter carries. Further appointments and reappointments.
We have the mayor's reappointment of Tyler Carlton to the Scholarship and Education Committee with a term to expire on June 1st, 2022.
Council McCarthy,
Thank you, Mr. President. I move for confirmation by roll call vote.
under discussion?
Thank you, Mr. President. Tyler does a fabulous job, and I just want to congratulate him. I haven't had a chance to see him for his, I don't know, second master's degree or something. I saw it on some social media that we get two of them. They get a double. And congratulate him for doing that. He's a very committed individual, and I think he does. He brings a great perspective to this position. So I would wholeheartedly recommend his reconfirmation to this.
Thank you. Any further discussion? There being none. On Councilor McCarthy's motion for confirmation by roll call vote, Madam City Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Counselor Torrio?
Yes.
Counselor Sargent?
Yes.
Counselor Peterson?
Yes.
Counselor Milo?
Yes.
Counselor McCarthy?
Yes.
Counselor Madore?
Yes.
Counselor Gerard?
Yes.
Counselor Fury?
Yes.
Counselor Flynn?
Yes.
Counselor Dominguez?
Yes.
Counselor Dibble?
Yes. On Councilor McCarthy's motion for confirmation by roll call vote, 11 councilors present, 11 voting in the affirmative, the matter carries. Further appointments and reappointments.
We have the mayor's reappointment of Liz McGovern to the Scholarship and Education Committee with a term to expire on June 1st, 2022.
Councilor Torrio,
Thank you, Mr. President. Move for confirmation by roll call vote.
under discussion?
Thank you, Mr. President. Briefly, Liz and also Tyler, who we just also heard, they have done a tremendous amount of work to revitalize this committee that's doing a lot of work to try and help Salem kids move further in their education, and they're really doing a tremendous job. I happily move for a confirmation.
Great, thank you. Any further discussion? There being none, on Council Terrio's motion for confirmation by roll call vote, Madam City Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Council Terrio.
Yes.
Council Sargent.
Yes.
Council Peterson.
Yes.
Council Milo.
Yes.
Council McCarthy.
Yes.
Council Madore.
Yes.
Council Gerard.
Yes.
Council Fury.
Yes.
Council Flynn.
Yes.
Council Dominguez.
Yes.
And Council Dibble.
Yes. On Council Terrio's motion for confirmation by roll call vote, 11 councils present, 11 voting in the affirmative, the matter carries. Communications from the mayor.
We have the mayor submitting the proposed budget and capital improvement plan for fiscal year 2020.
Council Peterson.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that this be referred to the Committee on Administration and Finance, co-posted with the Committee of the Whole.
Under discussion?
Yes, we are about to embark on some pretty intensive meetings over the next couple of weeks, and this is the first step.
Great, thank you. Any further discussion? On Council Peterson's motion, further matter to committee, all those in favor? Opposed? The ayes have it. Further communications from the mayor.
We have the mayor submitting an ordinance amending Chapter 46, Section 230 for sewer use charges.
Councilor McCarthy. I'm not,
Thank you, Mr. President. I move the matter, I want to say first passage, just get it over with, but I'll move it to refer to the Committee on License Orders and Legal Affairs, co-posted with the Committee of the Whole.
under discussion?
Basically, as the water and sewer rates are set by ordinance, so once we get through the process of the budget and understanding why the rates are going to be adjusted, because for whatever the rationale and reason is that comes up during the budget debates, then by ordinance, we have to reset them, so. We'll let it, I apologize for being, it's been, I've seen us go down this road about a dozen times, so, they do the engineering department does a pretty nice job of trying to realize what type of capital improvement plans they have, and, it's a complicated math problem to work backwards in order to come up with the rates, but we'll let it shake out in the budget, let the finance committee do their job, and then we'll move accordingly.
Great, thank you. Any further discussion? There being none. On Council McCarthy's motion to refer the matter to Committee on Ordinance, License, and Legal Affairs, co-posted with Committee of the Whole, all those in favor? Opposed? Ayes have it. Further communications from the mayor.
We have the mayor submitting an ordinance amending Chapter 46, Section 66 for water use charges.
Council McCarthy.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move for that the matter be referred to the Committee on Ordinances, License, and Legal Affairs, co-posted with Committee of the Whole.
Under discussion.
All the same reasons. We're gonna let the finance committee debate it, and then we're gonna let the council debate it, and then we're gonna amend the ordinance to reflect whatever those wishes are, so.
Thank you. Any further discussion? There being none. On Council McCarthy's motion to refer the matter to License and Legal to refer the matter to License and Legal Affairs, co-posted with the Committee of the Whole. All those in favor? Opposed? Ayes have it. Further communications from the mayor.
We have an order that the Salem City Council vote pursuant to the provisions of Mass General Law, Chapter 44, Section 53E and a half, to authorize the establishment of the revolving funds listed below.
Council Peterson.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that this be referred to the Committee on Administration and Finance, co-posted with the Committee of the Whole.
Under discussion?
No discussion.
Thank you. Let the record show that Council Flynn has recused himself. Any further discussion? Council Terrio.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would ask that the chair, in this particular case, simply move for adoption. This is a routine matter that we do at this point every year, but it's her call if she wishes to have this in committee, but we normally just adopt this every year. This actually establishes the revolving funds.
Council Peterson.
Thank you, Mr. President. I will withdraw my motion and move for adoption.
Any further discussion? Councilor Sargent.
I would still ask for it to go to committee. Yeah, because some of these things are new, but also there's something, for instance, like you could bring up, like in committee, I wanted to bring up a snow removal revolving fund. So we don't have something like that, and we sometimes run short. So I'd like to see it go to committee.
Any further discussion? With some $2 million worth of appropriations, would you consider sending it to committee?
let's try the motion on the floor first. Move for adoption, and then
Council Fury? Yes, thank you, Mr. President. I'd have to agree with Councilor at large. There's just over $2 million worth of appropriations on here, some of which we're seeing for the first time. I'm uncomfortable. I'll probably approve all of these, but I'm uncomfortable doing it the first time that I'm seeing this tonight. I'd prefer that it go to committee and we can have a discussion about them, because some of them are quite large, hundreds of thousands of dollars, some of these, 500,000, 300,000. We need to keep our tax bills down. And if there's a way to do that here, we should have a discussion about this in committee. So I respectfully ask if you can put this in committee so we can have a discussion about it. Otherwise, I have to vote against it tonight. Thank you.
Councilor McCarthy.
Thank you, Councilor. Councilor McCarthy.
Thank you, Mr. President. With all due respect, I don't think you understand what a revolving fund is. I mean, I have no problem sending it to committee. A revolving fund is money in, money out. If you look at every single item on this list, they are money-generating entities. So if you just pick any one you want. The ferry, people pay money to get on the ferry. It's money generated, the money stays in a fund, and at the end of the year, you sweep the fund with whatever's left. All it is allows the city to create an entity that can have money in and money out. So it's no burden to the taxpayers because they're all entities that generate money. It allows them to generate the money and operate as a micro business, so to speak. It allows them to collect money. So, I mean, we can sit here and I don't want to debate it, but if the will is to put it into committee, it's going to come out because these funds need to exist in order for these entities, in order to work. And this is something we've done for years. So there may be a new one on this list, but it's been identified in order to allow this to happen.
Councilor Milo.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would say, given the fact that there's nobody, I don't think there's anybody from the finance department that could answer any questions if we wanted to talk about passing this tonight and have questions answered tonight that my colleagues might have. So based on that, I would say, let's put it in committee and have a discussion. I don't think anybody's ever against having a public discussion about whether it's a revolving fund that doesn't really have anything to do with money per se, but takes in money and pays out money. So I would be very much in favor of putting this into committee to just have a brief discussion while we're talking about the budget.
I agree. Seeing that the finance director is coming in for other matters, this might take just a minute. But Councilor Giroux.
Thank you, Mr. President. Basically what this is saying is that we're just creating the accounts. It's saying that the budget request is the maximum here, but that's something that we're going to discuss in our budget hearings. This is literally just saying, just per Mass General Law, we have to establish these accounts. It's like opening a bank account. We just have to open a bank account for these. That's all it is. And this is something that we've done for years. I mean, I don't think that there's anything really new. There's nothing new on here. So I don't understand what the issue is with just adopting it and just saying, yeah, we're just going to open the bank accounts. And then during the budget hearings, we're going to discuss these maximum annual expenditures that she is proposing for the 2020 fiscal year.
I don't see a harm in putting into committee, whereas if a council has questions on something, but whatever the will of the body is, I'll go along with it, obviously. Councilor Fury.
Yes, please. These accounts are very clear, transparent, and accountable, like a bank book situation that we all have, or some have, bank accounts. It's very clean and transparent. Instead of all these funds going into a general fund, it goes back into each of the departments, and they have ways of appropriating the money to certain appropriations. So I think it's very clean, transparent. We've had it before, and it's a very professional way of doing it, having revolving accounts. So I believe it could be passed tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. Any further discussion? There being none, with three councilors asking for it to go to committee, Council Peterson.
There's a motion on the floor.
The motion on the floor.
Was it seconded?
Second, adoption. Thank you.
Thank you. On the motion by Council Peterson for adoption, all those in favor? Opposed? The ayes have it. Further
communications from mayor.
Further communications from mayor, I think?
Yes,
No label. Thank you.
no, I forgot. We have an order to accept the donation from Mac Park Neighborhood in the amount of $1,400 to fund a dedication bench at Green Lawn Cemetery. These funds will be deposited into the Rec Department donation fund.
Council Peterson.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move for adoption.
Under discussion?
Just thankful for the donation, and I think we should adopt that.
Absolutely. Any further? Councilor Gerard.
Thank you, Mr. President. I also want to add that this is great, and this couldn't come at a better time because there are some benches in Green Lawn that really need to be replaced. So thank you to the Mac Park Neighborhood Association for this generous donation.
Thank you. Any further discussion? There being none. On Council Peterson's motion for adoption, all those in favor? Opposed? Okay. On Council Peterson's motion for adoption, all those in favor? Opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you. Further communications from the mayor.
We have an order to accept the donation from St. Jean's Credit Union in the amount of $1,000 to sponsor the luncheon for the second annual Friends of Park and Recreation 2019 Golf Tournament fundraising event. These funds will be deposited in the Rec Department donation fund.
Council Peterson.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move for adoption.
Under discussion?
Want to thank St. James Credit Union for the generous donation, and hope that we adopt it.
Any further discussion? There being none. On Council Peterson's motion for adoption, all those in favor? Opposed? Ayes have it. Further communications from the mayor.
We have an order to accept the two donations from the Disabled American Veterans Chapter 84 totaling $1,000. These funds will be deposited into the Veterans Department donation fund.
Council Peterson.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move for adoption.
Under discussion?
I want to thankful for these two donations. This is a very worthy cause, and I'm happy to vote to adopt it.
Any further discussion? There being none. On Council Peterson's motion for adoption, all those in favor? Opposed? Ayes have it. Further communications from the mayor.
We have an order that the Salem City Council authorizes and ratifies the execution by the mayor of an agreement with Stagster through May 2020, copy which is attached, to allow the rental of e-scooters within the city. Further, this order is in accordance with the council order number 643 dated October 18th, 2018, requiring city council ratification of any such agreement.
Council McCarthy.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that this matter be referred to the Committee on Ordinances, Lights, and Lunar Fair.
Under discussion?
Co-post to the Committee of the Whole.
Thank you.
No discussion. I mean, briefly, Zagster is the company that runs our bike sharing program. They do a fabulous job. Went to a meeting to discuss their proposal relative to scooters, and I was the amount of people that they've signed up and the amount of rides that people used on bicycles, I was astonished at what we had this past year. And they want to look, scooters are becoming the next thing, I guess, and there's been some discussion back and forth. Some places have tried it, and they don't seem to be doing it quite as well, and some other places, so Zagster wants to try it, and they want to put a lot of restrictions on it, but we'll have an open discussion about that, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But I move that it go to committee.
Thank you. Co-post it. Any further discussion? There being none. On Councilors McCarthy's motion that the matter be referred to the Committee on Ordinances, License, and Legal Affairs, co-posted with the Committee of the Whole, all those in favor? Opposed? The ayes have it. Mayor's informational page, none.
No, 14-1. 14-1.
Oh, on my desk, sorry. Further communications from the mayor.
Received after the deadline of Tuesday noon. We have to move for suspension rules to allow the matter to come before council. So, Council Peterson, you can move that.
I believe it's Council Peterson.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move for suspension of the rules to allow the matter to come before the council due to late file, and I move that this be referred to the Committee on Administration and Finance, co-posted with the Committee of the Whole due to the late file.
Okay, first on Councilor Peterson's motion, allowing the matter to come before the council due to the late file. All those in favor? Opposed? Ayes have it. On Councilor Peterson's motion, that it be referred to the committee. I'm sorry.
Can I just read what it is? That it's the fiscal year 2020 Water and Sewer Enterprise Fund Capital Improvement Bond Order.
Oh, she's
Just reading what it
I'm
is.
just reading what it is. Yes.
Okay,
Just so people, just so.
thank you. On Councilor Peterson's motion that the matter of the fiscal year 2020 Water and Sewer Enterprise Fund Capital Improvement Program be referred to the Committee on Administration and Finance. All those in favor? Opposed? Ayes have it. Further communications from the mayor.
We have received after the deadline of Tuesday noon a bond order for fiscal year 2020 General Fund Capital Improvement Program.
Council Peterson.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move for suspension of the rules to allow the matter to come before the council due to the late file.
On
And-
Council Peterson's motion for the matter to be allowed to the council, all those in favor? Opposed? The ayes have it. Council Peterson.
And I move that this be referred to the Committee on Administration and Finance, co-posted with the Committee of the Whole due to the late file.
Under discussion? Oh, there is no discussion, sorry. On Council Peterson's motion that the matter be referred to the Committee on Administration and Finance, co-posted with the Committee of the Whole. All those in favor? Opposed? The ayes have it. Mayor's informational page, none. Motions, orders, and resolutions. Councilor Turio.
Thank you, Mr. President. This order is actually withdrawn.
Is withdrawn. Further motions, orders, and resolutions. Councilor Peterson.
Thank you, Mr. President. City of Salem and City Council, May 23rd, 2019, ordered that the fiscal year 2019 monthly financial report dated April 30th, 2019 be referred to the Committee on Administration and Finance, and I move for adoption.
Under discussion?
No discussion.
Any further discussion? There being none. On Council Peterson's motion for adoption, all those in favor? Opposed? The ayes have it. Further motions, orders, and resolutions. Councilman Medora.
Thank you, Mr. President. City of Salem and City Council, May 23rd, 2019, ordered that the Committee on Ordinances, Licenses, and Legal Affairs meet to discuss amending an ordinance relative to the Salem Common Prohibited Activities, Chapter 26, Section 7515, by replacing smoking within 50 feet of the perimeter of any play structure, basketball court, and bandstand with smoking within the perimeter of the common. And I move for adoption.
Under discussion.
Yes, thank you. Currently, our ordinance prohibits, as written, prohibits smoking within 50 feet of the playground, the basketball court, and the bandstand. But I've gotten a lot of feedback from neighbors around the common that moving forward with just prohibiting smoking in the entirety of common is something that would benefit several fronts. So in terms of health, environment, and also the litter issue. We just had a clean sweeps day where we have neighborhood volunteers clean up the common, and it's not surprising that cigarette butts was the #1 type of litter around the common, and not just the common, but everywhere in the city. And if this is one small way we can curb that, I think it would be great. And having cigarette butts all over the common, they get washed into the drains, and also they don't biodegrade for hundreds of years. I think it's a really good step to take just for the common, as well as the effects of secondhand smoking. I think we're at the common to enjoy nature, be outdoors, and having a prohibition around the common would kind of nudge the smokers to rethink lighting up. I understand that maybe enforcement would be difficult, but having an ordinance in place, it will definitely make the smokers think twice about smoking on the common. So we're looking forward to the discussion.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Council Fury.
I call this motion, and I hope this is a catalyst, if it proves successful, for every park in Salem to be non-smoking. We need to send a message, health, safety for our citizens, whether it's a soccer game, baseball game, basketball game, whatever takes place in the different parks. This has to send a message, and I hope this will be the catalyst to every single park in Salem, non-smoking. Thank you very much.
Any further discussion? There being none. On Councilor Maduro's motion for adoption, all those in favor? Opposed? Ayes have it. Any further motions, orders, and resolutions? Council Fury. Yes, thank you, Mr. President. I have two orders to submit. In City Council, May 23rd, 2019, ordered that the Committee on Government Services, co-posted with the Committee of the Whole, discuss the Police Department policy on running police cruisers 24 hours per day without a break, the need for new cruisers, and having the Police Department request 8 cruisers but only receive 3, thereby allowing the cars not to rest or to be properly cleaned between shifts. To further discuss staffing of both police officers and patrolmen, K-9 dogs, radios, and other equipment needed to help our police keep Salem safe. And to further discuss recommending $5,000 per year from the sale of marijuana proceeds in Salem go to help fund the Salem Police K-9 Division, and that the mayor or her designee, chief of police, and the finance director be invited.
Under discussion, Councilor Dibble?
There is no discussion.
No discussion.
The second one was in City Council, May 23rd, 2019, ordered that the Committee on Government Services, co-posted with the Committee of the Whole, meet with the mayor or her designee, city planner, city solicitor, and the Historic Commission clerk to discuss the reasons for the legal standings and to determine the corrective actions needed to be taken to resolve the following Historic Commission matters. Number one, determine why Historic Commission meeting minutes are not posted either in draft form or approved form in a timely manner, and determine if this is in violation of the open meeting laws and city ordinances. Number two, discuss reasons for the Historic Commission member Laurie Bellin's term expiring more than 2 years ago, not being reappointed as required by city ordinance, and the legal status of 2 years' worth of decisions made by this member voted on as an expired member of that commission. Number three, review and clarify votes of the City Council replacing Joanne McCray and Jane Turiel with Stacy Norcom and Aaron Schaefer, but the mayor not accepting this vote and stating her intentions were to replace Laurie Balin and Jessica Herbert. But while the mayor's letter to the council, contrary to past letters, did not cite who was to be replaced, only that they were to fill vacancies, but there was no present vacancies on the commission, the minutes over the past 6 months will show discussions of the need to replace both Joanne McCray and Jane Turiel, who both desire to step down from serving on the commission. Having received letters of resignation from both McCray and Turiel, now making 2 vacancies, the council vote was quite clear on who the 2 new members were replacing. Had the mayor's letter been clear, or had there been 2 vacancies at the time of her letter, then the council may have voted differently. To also determine what is the legal ramification for the mayor not accepting the vote of the city council to replace the recently resigned Joanne McCray and Jane Turiel with Stacy Norcom and Aaron Schaefer, and the status of votes and future votes of the commission. Number 4, to clarify and better understand the mayor's desire to take the Historic Commission, in her words, in a new direction while getting rid of the institution knowledge and the Historic Commission, on the Historic Commission, in long-serving Laurie Bellin and Jessica Herbert. Thank you. Thank you, Counselor.
You're welcome.
Any further motions, orders, or resolutions? There being none. Committee reports.
Sure.
Madam City Clerk? Excuse me, Madam City Clerk?
I didn't know if you're just going to move for adoption.
Oh, sorry.
Or to go.
We back up.
Whatever. It's a late filing discussion.
On the 2 late filings by Council Dibble, motion for adoption? But I'm sorry, Madam City Clerk, clarification. There is no vote required this, is that
Right,
correct?
I'm sorry, yes. It's a late file, they go right to committee.
There is no vote, thank you. Okay, moving on. Committee reports. Councilor McCarthy.
Mr. President, and City of Salem City Council, May 23rd, 2019, the Committee on Ordinances, License, and Legal Affairs, to whom was referred the matter of granting certain licenses tagged as the city roads, has considered said matter and recommend they be granted.
Under discussion?
No discussion.
Any further discussion?
Accept the report.
Thank you. On acceptance of the report, all those in favor? Opposed? The ayes have it. On Councilor McCarthy's motion for adoption, all those in favor? Opposed? The ayes have it. Further committee reports. Councilor Dominguez.
Thank you, Mr. President. City of Salem, City Council, May 23, 2019. The Committee on Community and Economic Development co-posted with the Committee of the Whole, to whom was referred the matter of discussing the matter brought by Salem United, has considered said the matter be recommended to its maintained in committee.
On the acceptance of the report, all those in favor? Opposed? The ayes have it. Councilor Dominguez, under discussion.
Yes, just briefly, we have a very long meeting. I think that was a very productive meeting where we hear a lot of both parties. At the end, we maintained the matter in committee, and basically, on the meeting from private recreation, the matter was approved, so everything goes very smoothly. Thank you.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Being none. Councilor Durrett.
Thank you, Mr. President. Through you to the chair. Since there was an article in the paper today that this has already been decided by the Park and Rec Commission that this is going to go forward, would it make sense to discharge it now? Can you discharge it now? No.
We need to keep in committee for.
I attended that meeting, Councilor, and there are some other issues that are going to go forward as well. Possible memorandum of understanding through the city clerk, through the city solicitor, rather. Okay, on the
Adoption of the recommendation.
on the adoption of the recommendation by Councilor Dominguez, all those in favor? Opposed? The ayes have it. Further committee reports? No. Communications from city officials.
We have an order submitted by the city solicitor in accordance with Mass General Law, Chapter 268A, Section 20B, subsection B. The city council declares that 2 employees meet the requirement for exemption as set forth in this section and may be retained as instructors by the Park and Rec and Community Services Department during the 2019 summer season.
Councilor Dominguez.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move for adoption.
Under discussion.
No discussion.
Any further discussion? On the motion by Councilor Dominguez for adoption, all those in favor? Opposed? The ayes have it. Petitions.
We have a request from the resident of Cedar Crest Ave to hold a block party on July 20th from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. with a rain date of July 21st, 2019.
Councilor Fury.
Councilor Dibble.
Thank you, Mr. President. I asked that our president handle this one matter for me tonight. He said, no, come down, talk about the block party. So I'm
Have
coming
fun.
down.
It's a fun one.
If you can pass me the notes.
Oops, sorry.
This is a request from the residents of Cedar Crest Avenue to hold a block party on July 20th, 2 o'clock p.m. till 10 p.m. with a rain date of the next day, July 21st. I highly recommend passage of this. I move for adoption. I move that it be granted.
On Councilor Dibble's request for a block party on Cedar Crest Avenue, all those in favor? All those opposed? Thank you. Fun one.
Thank you, Councilor. Further petitions.
We have a request from the residents of Bayview Avenue to hold a block party on June 1st, 2019 from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Councilor McCarthy.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that it be granted.
Under discussion?
Thank you, Mr. Briefly, 25 years ago, I became the luckiest man in the city of Salem when I married my wife. It was the smartest thing I ever did, and there's a debate whether it was the dumbest thing she ever did.
No discussion.
We won't have any more discussion over that. It's been 25 wonderful years, and me and my neighbors, we're going to have a party to celebrate 25 years because my wife grew up there, and so that's what this is for. And I just want to, where's the camera? Happy anniversary, Dave. It's been 25 years.
I'd like to echo those words. Councilor McCarthy has a wonderful wife. Any further discussion? There being none. On Councilor McCarthy's motion that it be granted, all those in favor? Opposed? Ayes have it. Further petitions.
We have a request from Salem Park Recreation and Community Services to hold their annual Derby Street Mile Road Race and use the city streets on August 23rd, 2019.
Councilor Dominguez.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that it be granted.
Under discussion?
No discussion.
Any further? Councilor Girard.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just want to say that this is something that I've been volunteering for a number of years, and I've also run it, had my best mile ever, since I think it goes downhill a little. But it's really great, and it's fantastic when you get to see all the kids that come out and they do their first race. So it's a great event, and it supports our Park and Rec, so hopefully everyone supports it.
So if we cheer louder, you'll run faster, right? Break that mile record? Maybe.
One of these years.
Any further discussion? There being none. On Councilor Mingus' motion that it be granted. All those in favor? Opposed? Ayes have it. Further petitions.
We have the following 6 public guide license applications.
Councilor McCarthy.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that they be granted.
Under discussion?
No discussion, Mr.
Any
President.
further discussion? Nope. There being none. On Councilor McCarthy's motion that they be granted. All those in favor? Opposed? The ayes have it. Further petitions.
We have the following license applications for junk dealers, sea-worms, and tag days.
Councilor McCarthy.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that these matters be referred to the Committee on Ordinances, Licenses, and Legal Affairs.
On discussion?
No discussion.
Any further discussion? There being none. On Councilor McCarthy's motion that it be referred to the Committee on Ordinances, Licenses, and Legal Affairs. All those in favor? Opposed? The ayes have it. Further petitions.
We have the following 6 claims.
Councilor McCarthy.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that these matters be referred to the Committee on Ordinances, Licenses, and Legal Affairs.
Any further discussion? Any discussion? No. Any further discussion? There being none. On Councilor McCarthy's motion that the matter be referred to the Committee on Ordinances, Licenses, and Legal Affairs. All those in favor? Opposed? The ayes have it. Unfinished business, none. Nope. How we lose the whole page here? Councilor Milo.
Thank you.
Okay.
Did you?
No, I have my hand up too. That's fine. That's okay.
You want to go first? It's your anniversary.
No.
You sure?
I'm positive. Go ahead.
Councilor Milo, you're hereby recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to request a point of personal privilege
Yes, absolutely.
to let our residents know about the hottest ticket in town that just came on the market. There is going to be the annual Friends of the Council on Aging Spaghetti Night, Music and Dancing on Friday, June 21st at the Moose Lodge from 5 to 9 p.m. The tickets go for a whopping $7 a piece. If anybody wants to come and watch our retiring at-large dean spend his money to outbid me on the Y pass.
Looking forward to it.
We have a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a great cause. The Moose donates everything. So your $7, like they like to say, no admin costs, whatever. Your $7 goes directly to the Friends of the Council, and many times we've heard of the great stuff that the Friends does to benefit our seniors here in Salem. So I would strongly recommend that you get your tickets soon, because as I look around the table here, I think we're almost at 100% sold. And, once we start spreading the word, you never know what's going to happen. So I would strongly suggest that you check this out. And we've got Will over here that's going to be attending. He's going to be taking photos and writing a great article about it. So if you want your name in the paper, maybe you want to go too. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilor Milo. Councilor Fury.
I got into a wicked bidding war with Councilor Milo on the issue of membership to the YMCA. Unfortunately, through heavy funding and a war chest that I always campaign very heavily on, I outbid you. And guess where I got that from before this meeting? YMCA. So I look forward to that, and look forward to aggressive bidding in the Council on Aging, and we wish to do a shout out to Angela Lapointe and Cheryl Lapointe, who are really architects of that. It's such a fun time to bring the community together. Council on Aging, great meal, great cause, and a great time. Look forward to it. Thank you very much.
Yes. Councilor McCarthy, then Councilor Turiel.
Thank you, Mr. President. I just, 2 things if I could have a point of personal privilege. First thing is, I want to wish everyone a happy Memorial Day, and I just want to recognize Kim Emmerling and the Veterans Agent, and the fact that we're going to be having a parade on Monday, our annual parade, and all the other events that go around with regards to Memorial Day, and remembering and honoring our veterans on such a day. I think the weather looks like it's going to be great, so I would just encourage anyone to take a few moments and come out, watch the parade, and come to the cemetery for the ceremony. On another personal note, I was just reflecting about my anniversary and the fact that for the last 7 or 8 years, I've spent my anniversary with Council Fury, at the after party for the prom. And it's been, last year we didn't do it, and it's like we didn't get the phone call this year. So we kind of like, okay, our kids have graduated, and but I just wanted to take a moment to recognize all the good work that the after prom committee does, and the fact that we are in prom season, and anybody that wants to reach out to the high school, I mean, I'm sure they're still looking for donations. The group that they do a tremendous amount, and when you think about the prom season, I mean, I'm fortunate my two boys are, older, they're past that, but my wife and I took that in as Council Fury, because I couldn't, for 8 years I saw Council Fury just sit at the front of the men's locker room with a book, reading his book, just making sure that everyone was doing what they're supposed to be doing, and it was just, we all had our tasks and jobs, and it's just a great night for the kids and anyone who has a school-aged child, especially at that, delicate year when you're talking about transitioning from high school to college, and just to keep them safe on that night. I just want to thank all the parents that are going to do it this year, and I want to thank the staff at the high school who, helps with them. I want to thank the I don't even know. Tom, are you volunteering this year? I don't want to put you. Is it at the Marblehead Y?
PB Athletic Center. PB Athletic.
PB Athletic Center this year. See, they're moving this year, but all the good work that they do, and obviously, I'm assuming Ms. Mansfield is still.
Yes, Ms. Mansfield.
So anyone who wants to make a donation to Ms. Mansfield at the high school, I mean, that would be appreciated. And but seriously, with regards to this time of the year. I mean, my wife and I always tried to make it home before the sun came up, and it's a good feeling when you finish that night knowing that those kids were kept safe. So here's to all the parents out there that have taken their kids to their 18th year, 17th or 18th year in life, and hoping that the night goes safe for them.
Yeah. Council, thank you for bringing that to our attention. That's a really important thing to help keep our seniors safe. I had the privilege of working with Councilor Fury 10 years and 12 years before you did it with my children. And he was there, I don't know how many years you've been doing it, but thank you.
He's reading the same book.
25 years. It's a long book. But thank you. That's a tremendous, the folks watching at home, it's a tremendous event to keep our seniors from Salem High School safe on the night of their senior prom. It's a wonderful program. Councilor Fury.
I've been doing that for 25 years since it began. It's such a wonderful experience. I wish I had it when I was growing up, and your sons went through it. Your sons went through Councilor McCarthy. It's a wonderful opportunity. They go out to the prom, May 29th this year, May 29th. They're going to have it the old Route 1 on the golf course, and then fun time next Wednesday night. And then from 11 o'clock to 5 o'clock, they take off their tuxedos and their gowns and have a real fun time. And in the 25 years that I've worked at it, from 11 to 5, reading that book, still reading that book, we haven't had an accident or an incident. The parents can feel safe sending their kids. They can't leave the facility. They have to stay there, have a fun time. They get bused to the facility, then they get a bus to Salem High School and have refreshments at 5 o'clock in the morning. 5 o'clock in the morning. But they're like energized batteries at that age. And it's a memory of a lifetime to go to a prom. For many of us that went to proms, and fun time, and a safe time. And the people that get involved in this, they're angels. They make it all possible. I wish I had that myself growing up. We had a number of accidents after the prom that I went to in 1968. Unfortunate. It marred some parents and children's proms. A prom of a lifetime, an event of a lifetime, and angels, people will do it. It's going to be on May 29th at the Ipswich Country Club, the prom. Then they get bused from the Ipswich Country Club to Peabody, to the Athletic Center, have fun games and activity, get out at 5 o'clock. Wonderful time. Thank you, Councilor Dibble.
They look forward to it. Thank you, Councilor.
Thank you.
Councilor Fury.
Thank you, Mr. President. Point of personal privilege. I just want to recognize something within my family that's, a little bit special. That tomorrow is my kid's birthday, and he's turning 17, and I started doing this. I started doing this back when he was 9. This is my 8th year, and it's just weird to think about how the time has flown. And tonight I was bringing him over from his practice to his. To the youth commission meeting and all this stuff, and just because he didn't have mom's car available to take, because he drives, and that's weird to think about too, and scary, and terrifying to think about. No, he's pretty good at it. I'll give him credit, but it's just, I want to wish him wish him a happy birthday. He's smart enough to not be watching this, but still, it's a pretty special time in his life, and that's, and I've spent a decent amount of it here, so I would just want to recognize that for a second.
Thank you. Any further points? Council Fury.
I have two of myself, if I may, Mr. President. One, a shout out to Nina Bridgman. We're going to have finance subcommittee meetings and the budget, and Nina is our right arm. She is a go-to person. She's always there with the iPad, and whenever there's a question, all the budget meetings that I've gone to over the years, she's right there. So she had a serious accident, and we wish her the very best. If she's watching tonight, God bless you if you're watching us. We wish you the best, and we hope you come back as soon as possible. We'll miss you very soon. She's a right arm, Councilor Peterson, through all the budget meetings, everything she does. Everything she does. On the second point of personal privilege, if I may, something really positive. Cindy Napikowski, band director, music director of Salem High School, announced at the last school committee meeting that the band that just returned in April school vacation from Washington, D.C., on a wonderful trip to Washington, D.C., and they performed down in Washington, D.C., the band, they're going to be performing on April 1st, 2020 at Carnegie Hall.
Wow.
And I went 5 years ago when they went to Carnegie Hall.
I was there.
And what a wonderful opportunity. It's a life experience for these kids, Salem High School kids, to perform at Carnegie Hall in New York. I went 5 years ago. It's such an emotional, beautiful experience. I'm looking forward on April 1st, 2020. But there are great things going on in the city of Salem. Great things going on in the school system. Even though it's going through difficult times, challenging times in leadership. But people like Cindy Napikowski make you want to go to school and go to band, be part of it. It's a lifelong lesson. In Carnegie Hall, wow. So a shout out to Cindy Napikowski and the band and all the good people at Salem High School. Thank you very much. And at that, a motion to adjourn, Mr. President.
Motion to adjourn. All those in favor? Opposed? The ayes have it. We are adjourned. Thank you, Councilor.